This podcast is brought to you by Stereo. To experience and participate in Stereo Live, please download the Stereo app. Man, I am excited to be here with you today. Very special guest on the show. He's been on before, but this is a new, unique way to experience William Montgomery, the big red machine. I went over to his backyard in Reseda, and we filmed the podcast. We might do some more. It was a strange one. We interacted live on the Stereo app with fans, and I think that you guys will enjoy William and I getting to catch up a little bit. And I really want to say thank you to everybody who has been downloading for rental or purchasing my special on Amazon Prime. Thank you so much. It's also available on Apple TV, Vimeo, Video on Demand, Roku, Google Play, a lot of different platforms that I'll put in the description and the link below. It's also an album. It's out now on Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora. There's a lot of different places you can check it out if you would like to. Thank you, everybody, for leaving the reviews, the 5-star ratings and reviews on Amazon Prime. Those help let other people see it, and click on it and leave a like and a comment below in this video right here if you're a fan of me doing podcasts with William Montgomery. I'll try to get him on a little bit more in the future. Thank you guys once again, and without further ado, please welcome my pal, William Montgomery, to Jeremiah Wonders. We're back. We're live on Jeremiah Wonders with William Montgomery, live on Stereo, taking your suggestions, taking your calls. Let's play some messages right here, right now.
Let's hear one.
Yeah. Hey, William, are you going to go to Austin with Joe and them? Man, I think you should. You'll go far if you stick with those guys.
You said you do think I should or shouldn't? It was hard to understand you.
I think you should, yes.
He thinks that you should go to Austin. Is that what he's saying? I lost.
Well, what's going to happen? I'm going to be down there for 2 months and then things will open up back out here? I mean, what are you talking about?
We don't know.
What do I do? It's hard to say.
Hard to say, William. You got to follow your gut.
I mean, it's hard to say. Really hard to say. I don't know.
Whether or not you should move there or not?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I don't know. It's neither here nor there. It's fine.
What are you drinking over there? Is that a WhiteClaw?
It is a WhiteClaw hard seltzer, ruby grapefruit.
Really? Wow. Good for you. That's very exciting.
Really exciting. Really good.
Is that your favorite flavor?
Yeah, this is the lime one.
Yeah?
I love the lime one.
Have you tried root beer float yet?
Yeah, I love Ashley.
You love Ashley?
Ashley.
Ashley?
That's a bit of a running joke around here. I'll say Ashley, and Erica will say, "Who's Ashley?" And I'll say, "Bitch, you know who I'm talking about."
We're live here on Stereo with William Montgomery in his backyard right now. And I'm going to say it. This is one of the most unique podcasts that I've done.
I love this. We have a hell of a setup in here.
We really do.
We have cameras. We have lights.
We've got Wi-Fi.
We have Wi-Fi. We have lights, camera. We're just missing the action.
You're letting your beard go, man. This is one of the longest I've ever seen it.
I am. I'm addicted to doing this.
What do Larry and Francis think of your beard right now?
My dad hates it.
He thinks it's too scraggly.
Yeah, he hates it.
Too.
I could never be a lawyer in Memphis. I could never be a lawyer in the movie.
Too southern? Would you say it's too southern?
What, the beard?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of a black thing. I think you're correct about that. It is a tad too southern.
It's too southern.
Yeah,
I said
I'm doing it. I'm growing
or
it out.
Or it could be, I mean, it's very popular with pitchers right now. It's very popular to have a big old beard as a baseball player. You've even got the hair poking out on the sides. I mean, you could be a pitcher.
Do I look like a baseball player, Jeremiah?
You look exactly like a baseball player. You have the hat on. We're both shaking our legs right now. Do you do that a lot? The restless leg kind of thing? I do it all the time.
Yeah.
My
I get it from
family-
my brother Vance. My brother Vance has it.
When I go back home, my family's like, stop shaking your leg. And I'm like, okay, sorry. My bad.
Do they, Willie?
Like, stop.
What do you do? Do you stop?
I stop. But then 5 minutes later, I'm like,
You're shaking.
moving it again. It's a little crisp out here. You know, it's nice for me to be out here with you where I've seen so many Instagram lives and so many videos, and we're actually in the midst in Reseda right now.
This is
Home of
where
Boogie
I
Nights
almost-
and
I
the
almost wanna
Karate
get
Kid.
this thing out of my ear. It's weirding me out
Is it weirding you out?
a little bit. We got to hear the people though if they ask us a question.
Right, that is kind of the thing.
But yeah, this is generally Jeremiah where I hang out.
Is this where you reflect and write, would you say?
Yeah, over at this table right here.
So you've come up with so many good jokes at that white table right there.
Just right here.
All hours of the night.
All hours of the night. Normally
You told
pretty...
me that you'll sometimes go on the Kill Tony Discord, and then you'll just stay out here for hours in the corner, sometimes writing and reading Shel Silverstein poems.
I will. I love Shel Silverstein. Do you know? Are you familiar with him?
Where the Sidewalk Ends? I think so.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. You know that one?
Yeah,
Yeah, I love
I owned
that.
it. I owned it.
You owned it?
I owned it.
What do you mean you owned
I
it?
owned stock in Shel Silverstein back in '93.
Really?
Yeah.
Back in 93?
Yeah, in '93.
How old were you?
Huh? I was 35.
My God.
Yeah.
You were 35 in 93.
Yeah.
So was
How old
I.
were you?
So was I.
What are you doing over there?
It was not connecting. I wasn't hearing it.
Oh. Well, then we're fine then. I keep going.
Yeah, here we are. We're back.
I keep going on and off the Wi-Fi. It's just what we're doing now.
It's just what's going to happen tonight.
Yeah. So let's play some more messages. We're live here on stereo. William Montgomery and Jeremiah Wonders. A live stereo experience. Do you want to hit that
Let's
play
hear-
button?
Yeah, can you hear the messages?
Uh-huh.
Hey, what's up, Jeremiah? I'm a big fan, brother. Hell yeah.
What up, Abe? How you doing, bro? Thanks for calling into the show. We'll play a few more messages.
Hey, all these technical difficulties make me think you need Dr. Redband.
Dr. Redman. Yeah. Oh, honestly, it's all been on my side. Williams has been fine. It's something with my cell phone coverage in the backyard. Like the app has been fine. For whatever reason, the my cell phone coverage has been a little wonky. But let's play some more messages.
Yo, Jeremiah, do you own a Zoom H, whatever, 6, the recorder? You can record your podcast on that.
Yeah, that's what we're using right now. Actually, that's part of the tech stuff that I'm doing is on stereo.
Thanks so much for the tech support, Los Digits. We greatly appreciate it. Where's your uncle, Hispanic uncle, right now? We don't know where he is at. So,
Dude, you just slammed Los Digits, dude. Yeah, we're actually using a Zoom H6 right now to record the podcast version, which we're using the stereo right now to be live on. And I just took a little sipsies of water, and we're going to play a few more messages right here on the show.
Hey, Jeremiah, should I put my mortgage on the Steelers?
Put the mortgage on the Steelers. I have no idea what that means. But I would say no, because I'm a Kansas City guy. So at the end of the day, regardless of what their record ends up being, I'm gonna rep Kansas City. I'm even wearing a hoodie right now.
yeah, what do you mean put the mortgage on the Steelers? I don't even know that.
Me neither. Hit a. Why don't you hit this message? Why don't you hit play on the next message?
I'm
William?
connecting. Hold on.
Doon doon doo doo doo. Boom 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 boom. It's just nice to see you.
This is fun.
Regardless, we're just outside where we got the cool air. It's becoming wintertime here in Los Angeles. And it's just like it's just a different podcasting experience when you can just look in the backyard and it seems like there's a lot of history in this backyard. Like there's a lot
Seems like there's a ton of history.
There's like a shed back here.
Stick with Joe Rogan and his crew. You will go far if you stay in that crew. Get in the beginning, in the early stages, and later on down the road, you'll be one of the beginners with that crew.
Later on down the road, you'll be a beginner if you stick with them now in the crew. I got to say, that's pretty solid advice. I think that you should listen to that, William.
I just want to be like the Beetlejuice of Howard Stern for Kill Tony.
You just want to say, like, we say William Montgomery 3 times and then you just appear?
And I just want to be a short little black guy with those crazy teeth and just smile. What about Beetlejuice? Is he still with us?
I don't know.
I hope he is. I hope he was a believer in Jesus.
Me too.
Hard to say. I don't know if he was or not.
We don't know. It is hard to say.
I don't know if he was or not.
How are you doing emotionally right now, William?
How would you guess?
Why did you give me that tone when I just asked about your emotions?
How would you guess?
How
are my emotions? I'm drinking these WhiteClaws and smoking. How do you think I'm doing right now?
I don't know. Obviously, you come back at me with that kind of anger. Maybe it's not so good.
Yeah, it's a weird time for me. I watched Gremlins 2 the other night. Have you ever seen that?
Nope. Yes, I have. I've seen Gremlins 2.
Oh, my God. It's the best.
It's really good.
It's the best Gremlins.
Also, there's that hot gremlin girl in it.
Man, oh, man.
When that puppet is showing puppet cleavage, just
I love
as
it.
a gremlin, as a little demonic doll,
I love it. That's hot.
it really gets your gears going, doesn't it?
It really does. It's hot.
We're talking Gremlins 2 right now on Jeremiah Wonders Live with William Montgomery. Let's play some more messages.
All right, listen, guys. I got to take back my earlier message. This is not the best show I've ever heard in my entire life. It's the third best show I've ever heard in my entire life. Thank you for making my Sunday awesome.
Wow. Thanks to our pal Jeff Ross calling into the show.
Thank you so much, Jeff Ross. I think we both can agree we loved you in the movie Aliens.
What does that mean, William? What does that mean?
Wasn't he an actor in Aliens?
In the movie Aliens?
Yeah, wasn't he?
No.
He was not in Aliens.
No, I don't think so.
Was he in Twister?
Yes.
Okay, Jeff, we loved you in Twister.
Thank you for calling in.
What's up, guys? Sending the love from New Zealand. Just asking if you guys are going to go touring after COVID's done, or are you just going to tour America like crazy and just get those dates in one after another. Sending the love. Cheers, boys.
Sending our love to New Zealand. I've never been to New Zealand. The closest I've been is Australia, and I seriously hope that I get to go to New Zealand someday. I would like to go there. What do you think with the COVID travel and stuff? Would you like?
Hold on. First, Jeremiah, what's your best New Zealand accent?
New Zealand? It's great to be here.
New Zealand? I know.
It's
you
great to be here.
Question mark.
William Montgomery. It's a great show to be on right now.
Jeremiah Watkins?
It just feels really good to be here.
Koalas? Yeah,
I
feel
like your
better.
shorts. You got very nice shorts on.
I like my shorts.
It's one of the better
shorts.
It's one of the better shorts I've seen.
I like your red shirt.
You really? What kind of sweatshirt do you have on right now?
It's it says Los Dosers on it. It's
Los Doses?
Sort of a nod to people who do LSD.
Are you one of those deadheads? Deadhead? Are you a deadhead?
Deadhead?
Are you a deadhead?
Deadhead?
Are you a deadhead?
Deadhead?
Are you a deadhead?
Deadhead?
Are you a deadhead?
Deadhead?
Is that a parrot from the other backyard? Or am I talking into some kind of wind tunnel?
It sounds like a wind tunnel. I'm hearing that, and then I'm hearing it in my Bluetooth thing. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to go there. I would love to go to England. Everybody's in there.
Hello there.
In there.
I like straightening out my beard and primping it prim and proper. My name is William Montgomery.
Harry is, thank you, sir. See, I'd love to go there.
Well, there's a lot of places that we want to go. So, yes, we plan on once once things are prim and proper.
Things are prim and proper. Jeremiah's going to let me open up for him. So I greatly appreciate it, Jeremiah.
I would love, I mean, you have in the past. I would love for you to again. Some of those Huntington Beach shows, I love when we would hit the road down to.
Well, I looked up your buddy. Who was your buddy on the music stuff?
My buddy on the music stuff?
Yeah.
Who? Which buddy on the music?
What's his name? The guy who did music with you.
Pat Reagan?
Yeah, Pat Reagan. I looked up his Instagram the other day and he blocked me.
Really? Why did he block you?
I don't know. You asked
What
him.
did you do to my boy
I
Patty
didn't do
Reagan?
anything to him.
All right. Maybe I'll have to call him up and see what's going on.
Yeah, call him up. Maybe we should call him on this later.
Well, yeah, let's add another tech thing.
Add another debacle to.
There we go. I'm going to hit play on this. We're live here on stereo, taking messages, taking scene suggestions with William Montgomery. Do you want to hit your play button, William?
Yeah, I follow your gut.
Cool. Well, we greatly appreciate it.
Thank you for that. Do you hear that bell in the distance?
That's an ice cream bell. That he also sells.
That sounds like an
corn.
emergency. That's an ice cream bell?
It's an ice cream bell, and he also sells corn.
Also sells corn? Corn and ice cream. Those are the two bells.
Corn on the cob.
Corn on the cob and
William,
ice cream.
what's your favorite movie to watch
There's a guy who
during
drives
the fucking
around,
holidays,
you're telling me, with
fool?
corn and ice cream and
And,
sells it to kids? That doesn't
what's your
seem
favorite
like it
thing to
adds up.
eat,
Are you
too,
lying to me
bud?
right now, William? Are you lying?
No, he's asking me what's my favorite Christmas movie. I got to tell him The Jungle Book. Oh my God. Are you really going to fucking ask me that?
What do you ask?
What's my favorite Christmas movie?
Well, Jingle All the Way is one of mine. What's yours? I also like Christmas Vacation a lot. That's a classic.
I love Christmas Vacation.
It's so good.
When he says shitter's full.
I saw a T-shirt of that with just an RV on it
Did you?
and just said "Shitter's full," and I was like, "This is a pretty solid shirt right here." Would you wear that if I got that for you?
Yeah, I'd wear it.
Yeah.
Would you wear it if I got it for you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Don't tell anybody, but yeah,
Yeah?
I would.
Yeah?
Actually, you could tell people. You could tell people like I got that for them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It said yeah a bunch right there.
Yeah. So play a few more messages. I'm going to plug in my phone over here because it is actually low on battery.
Hey William.
So take a few more messages. We're
do you
live
ever
here on
find
stereo.
yourself
William Montgomery.
crying in the shower?
I tend to cry when I watch the movie Harold and Maude with my girlfriend.
Your emoji's nose is too short for it to be you, Jeremiah.
With my girlfriend. Did you hear that, Jeremiah? I'm glad you didn't. Yeah, why are you... Hold on. Are we just doing all of these messages? See how Tiber cats. No, but to answer your question, I'm more of a crier in a bed. I'm not a crier in a bathroom. So.
Hey, yo, William, what's your favorite movie to watch during the fucking holidays, fool? And what's your favorite thing to eat, too, dog?
What's your favorite thing to eat, William?
Probably frijoles.
You like frijoles that much? Or wait,
love
I feel like you
frijoles.
tailored that because Los Digits called in. Would you agree with that?
He's Hispanic. He knows I like frijoles.
Is that your favorite Mexican treat?
It tends to be.
That's fair.
It tends to be.
Are you a hot salsa kind of guy?
I love hot salsas.
You love hot salsas? Why did you call it salsas with the plural?
Because it's multiple salsas.
Do you like hot sauce?
I hate hot sauce.
You know, you can raise the mic to you. You don't. Okay, there's gunshots in Reseda right now.
Did y'all hear that?
They definitely heard that. That was actually a firework. but it's strange that there's fireworks happening at this time of night, at this time of year. Wouldn't you say so, William?
That's kind of weird, but I tend to think about my favorite song, the Living in Reseda goes west down Ventura Boulevard. All the vampires.
They look
run
like
under the
Jesus.
valley. Or Home with Broken Hearts.
'Cause I'm in
and I'm free
Reseda.
falling. That's a hell of a song.
It's a great song.
Tom Petty, rest in peace.
Yeah, Tom, guess what? He broke my heart that day.
What, the day he died?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. He broke my heart that day.
Your buddies?
Yeah, he's my dad.
Was he wearing that hat?
Yeah, he was wearing a saxophone hat.
Got a Brody Stevens hat? He was really wearing
It's not
that?
a Brody Stevens hat. How many times do I have to tell you?
It looks
it's
like
a
a
Jeremiah
Brody
Watkins
Stevens
hat. Oh,
hat.
really? It looks like a Brody Stevens hat? Really?
See, Jeremiah, are you recording on these cameras?
No, this is
Because-
just for me. I'm not recording any of this. This is just so you and I.
Okay, good.
This is so you and I can work out. We have a lot of beef to work through.
We have a lot of differences. We have a lot of
You don't
differences.
even know how much difference we have.
Okay, stop. I don't want to hear that.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah, to some extent. Yeah, what do you mean?
What do you mean to some extent?
Yeah, to some extent we have differences. I get that. I don't wear red sweatshirts. I have red hair. My mom told me.
What the heck does that
I have
mean?
red hair. I can't wear red shit.
Oh, just because you have red hair, you're not allowed to entice people with red clothing?
Yep, I can't wear red. Yeah, I can't wear it. Whatever. Sue me.
Maybe I will.
Well,
That
don't.
lady whose car that you hit almost threatened to sue you. And sorry if I'm bringing up spoiled news.
I am going to present her to the ICE program. Yeah. Jeremiah, when I show you her ID she sent me, it's bullshit.
It's not
real.
even a real ID?
No, it's not at all.
Really? Not at all.
Seriously, I'll show you.
You should show me.
Do you hear those shotguns?
Yeah. What would you say the most interesting thing in this backyard is? Because there's a shed, there's a swing set, there's a lot of wood articles. It looks like there's siding. There looks like there's like some tables. There's some interesting stuff back here. I'm not gonna lie. There's bikes. Hey, you do have your bike back here, or is that not your
my
bike?
bike is right back there. No, it's not my bike, Jeremiah. Are you really gonna make fun of all this stuff? I mean, I'm at the point where I want to get my bike out here, but I'm worried they're gonna worry about me bringing my bike here.
Why would they worry? They've got a lot of space.
Yeah, tell me about it. That's something I wonder.
You think that they would be really offended, William, if you parked your bike right over there by the 3 other bikes that I'm looking at right now?
Yeah, I might.
Really?
They might care.
Just raise the mic. You don't have to do this, William.
What do you mean?
You keep doing
I hope
this.
people are watching the cameras.
No, you keep doing this where you could just raise your arm, dude.
I don't raise my arm.
Oh, you don't raise your arm for anybody?
Nope. Unless if you are the guy whose ball I hit into his backyard in that baseball movie.
Oh, you were in the Sandlot?
Yeah, the Sandlot.
You were in the Sandlot as a kid.
Remember when we did our vacuum cleaner up through the treehouse, and I was the guy that came up that was filled with dust.
Remember when you kissed Wendy Peppercorn?
Yeah, I pretended like I was dead in the bottom of a pool. Yes, I remember.
Do you remember when Squints, who originally was supposed to kiss Wendy Peppercorn, you pushed him out of the way and you're like, I got this.
Yeah, Squints Palladorus. Yes, I remember that.
Do you remember naming Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
They were my favorite other child actors in the movie. They were really sweet. I loved them, Jeremiah. What do you bring it up?
Your voice went.
You know
your voice went real up.
Perform with that.
Your voice went real up.
What do you mean?
Your voice just happened to go way up.
Really?
Yeah.
See, Jeremiah, all I'm thinking is this situation where you're sitting 10 feet away from me, we should do this as a podcast and like eventually bring a guest in the middle. Maybe we can bring Erica in here.
We could at a different time,
an
for sure.
interview here. Yeah, okay, at some point. Right, a different time. Whatever, my apologies.
No, I like your idea. I didn't mean to shut it down.
I like this, us sitting this far apart. And
I like it too. And it wasn't
we're
that
having
far of
fun.
a drive for me, to be honest. I would do this again.
Yeah, we should do it again really soon.
All right, well, why don't you take a few messages, and I'm going to swap out some tech stuff. Just keep talking to our guest for a second. We're live here on the Stereo app with William Montgomery.
I didn't hear that.
As I said, we're live
Yeah,
here
my
on the
uncle
Stereo app.
Hector Cezueta
William
moved to
Montgomery.
Austin actually not to live out his dream of becoming a Kill Tony regular, but to actually join the I think I told you, the coalition of dustpan collectors. He's out there for a cool minute, and yeah, big shout outs to Hector Cezueta.
Here, let's hear another one.
Hey, just wanted to say I'm a big fan of both of you guys. Whether y'all come to Texas or not, still gonna keep following, and I love you guys' comedy.
Did you hear all that, Jeremiah? I didn't hear it all.
Yeah, he said that was very nice. He said that he said regardless of if we go to Texas or not, he still loves our comedy and supports us. So I appreciate that kind message. We need the positivity right now that that you're sending. So thank you very much for that. That was very nice.
Those suppositories.
Suppositories?
The butt thing.
Oi, fucker, when the fuck you gonna fucking fight Luis J. Gomez again, motherfucker?
When am I going to fight Luis J. Gomez again? I'm never going to give him that fight because he has to live with that the rest of his life, that I slapboxed him in the streets and owned him.
Could you beat him?
I did beat him. That was the whole thing.
I saw a video, I think.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Have you ever been in a slapbox match, William?
I've never been in a fight.
Really?
I've honestly never been in a fight.
Well, I've only been officially in that one. That was the ordained official, my first official one. So there you go.
Sounds scary.
I mean,
Hey Jeremiah, congratulations on the new stand-up, the kid on the way. What is your comedy stand-up highlight in your career so far?
ooh, a career highlight for stand-up comedy. I mean, one of them is becoming a paid regular at the world famous Comedy Store, and the day that I saw my name painted on that wall. It took a lot of work to make that happen, and it's kind of funny. There's a lot of Kill Tony listeners out there that don't realize that I'm a regular and that I just do characters or music, and stand-up is what I do the most of. So that's why I was so excited about, the special coming out and stuff like that, was mainly because some people were unaware that that's like the main thing that I do. So, yeah, I'd say become a paid regular at the Comedy Store is definitely up there. There's other ones, but that was one of the first ones that come to mind when somebody asked that question.
Jeremiah, what do you think? What are the chances of me becoming a paid regular up there?
I think you're
Be
definitely
honest with me.
I will be honest with you. I'm being honest with you right now.
Seriously, don't mess around with us.
I'm
a lot
not.
of listeners are listening. What are my chances?
What are your chances?
Yeah, or do I move back to Memphis and become an 8th grade English teacher for an all-black high school?
That's the alternative. It's either become a regular or you move back home and become a substitute teacher. I added the substitute
and help
part.
out black people who don't speak English.
Well, that'd be nice, but okay. I think that your calling is not that particular. I think that there's other people better suited for that. And I think that there's a good chance of you becoming a regular when things get back to normal at the Comedy Store. The main challenge right now is when it opens back up, they're not necessarily going to be looking for newer regulars because there'd be so few spots because it's just going to take a while.
So what do I do? What's my angle?
You keep writing and you keep doing what you're doing.
Did you hear my Dolly Parton jokes?
No, I'd love to though.
As you all know, Dolly Parton cured COVID. Now, if only she could come up with a vaccine for my achy breaky heart. What do you think about that?
I liked it.
And then imagine Dolly Parton in a lab coat. I haven't seen cotton stretch that thin since the South had to start paying for labor.
Wait, did she die?
No, she's still with us.
Then why is she in the lexicon right now? Because you wrote Dolly Parton jokes, and Melissa Villaseñor just did a Dolly Parton impression on Saturday Night Live. Did she do something recently that made you think of her?
No, who did?
Melissa Villaseñor, just last night on SNL.
How'd she do? Was it funny?
Her impression's amazing.
No, I haven't watched
interest-
SNL in a while.
It's interesting that both of you are talking about Dolly right now.
Yeah, that naturally just happened.
Great minds thinking alike. Great minds thinking alike. Yep, that's happening.
You heard my second one, right?
No, I didn't hear your second Dolly Parton joke. What was it? We're live here on stereo with William Montgomery telling me jokes that I've never heard him tell.
You didn't
before.
hear the second one?
No, I didn't hear the second joke. Nobody heard the second one.
Because we weren't on the air, right?
Oh, we're on air.
So you heard the first one about the achy breaky heart.
But we didn't hear the second Dolly Parton joke that we all want to hear.
Imagine Dolly Parton in a lab coat. I haven't seen cotton stretch that thin since the South had to start paying for labor.
I did hear that one. I just wanted to hear it again.
That's a good one.
That's a silly one.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It's nice. Ooh. This is nice, William.
Makes me feel good.
You know what? Your face makes me feel good. Seeing friends in person. That's
really?
what yeah.
You're sweet. Do you mean that?
I do. William, why would I drive all the way over here? Why would I do that?
Set up this whole
and set up this whole thing and if I didn't like you.
I know.
If I didn't like you, then this would not be just being blunt. It wouldn't be worth it. But we're here live.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? Play a couple more messages. We're live here in stereo with William Montgomery.
Okay, here, let me hold on 1 second. Let's are you doing it or hang on 1 second, Jeremiah?
Not a problem. Nobody's waiting or anything.
Yeah, just 1 second.
What are you doing over? Are you looking at pornography again?
Looking at porn.
Can you just hit the play button?
Okay, let me get back on it.
All right.
Sorry.
All good.
Hey, William, I'm just wondering if I left my retainer over there, fool, when I spent the night. Yeah, that was a cool-ass slumber party, fool. We should do it again.
You did a slumber party with digits?
Yeah, you did. He actually sucked my dick the other night. It was really cool. He had to take his retainer out. He had to take his La Cabeza out.
He took his head out? No, he gave you cabeza. That's what it is.
La Cabeza.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dámelo cabeza. That means give me it. Head.
Dámelo Cabeza.
Dámelo. Give me the head. Dámelo.
Give me the head.
Dame la cabeza. Give me the head.
Thank you, Los Digits. Yeah, man, it's still over here, dude. Your earrings are still over here. So
he left his earrings and he had to take his retainers out.
He had some good dangly ones. Do you remember I saw you were watching Home Alone 2 the other night? Do you remember that part in Home Alone 2 where Moira was trying to cajole the old couple into giving her their plane tickets, and the old guy came up and she was trying to sell her earrings, and he was like, "You already have earrings, the dangly ones."
Yeah. We're talking about Home Alone 2, y'all. We're live here on stereo.
Yeah, that's a dumb.
I'm going to play another message.
No
it's a strange one.
way.
It's a little bit of a strange
Two of the funniest dudes ever. Here you are. Da-da, da-da. Rock me with your avatars. All right, that wasn't that funny. That's your job.
Rock you with our avatar. Oh, wait, let me try to hit that note again. Avatars. Wait, let me try to hit it again. Rock you with your avatars. There we go. This is a little bit better.
That was really good. Who was that?
That was Kai. Kai Arns. He said 2 of the funniest guys ever. That's very kind.
Kai, he said I could film something with him, and now he's not doing it. So
he's not filming his music video or what?
No, so I don't. Here, what do you think about these jokes?
I don't know why. I just imagine you pooping your pants immediately, like out of
Come
your
on,
shorts.
stop.
Like you look at me like, what do you think of these jokes? And then you just.
What do you think about these jokes? Can I tell them to you?
Yeah. I would love to hear your jokes.
You want big dick energy? Reelect Nixon. Richard Nixon is so sexy, Frost couldn't cool him off. That's a hell of a joke for any historian. G. Gordon Liddy broke into the Watergate Hotel, but he couldn't break into show business, so you tell me how life isn't fair.
William, these are cutting these politicians to the core, dude. They're very good.
G. Gordon Liddy, that's spelled Litty. Just do a Nixon thing.
You know, we should just do a Nixon roast real quick.
Let's do a Nixon thing.
A Nixon thing?
Jeremiah, let's just do a Nixon thing.
Okay, we could do a Nixon thing.
Yeah, William eats a lot of frijoles at slumber parties, and then he farts, and it's uncontrollable.
Cool. Thanks for the insight, Los Digits.
Well,
really appreciate it.
We appreciate you listening, at least. Oh, no.
Yeah, what happened there? Why did you say that to me in front of Jeremiah?
What did he say? Tell
about
me what he said.
the frijoles or whatever. Why did he say that?
Why did he say it?
That's bullshit.
You brought up frijoles earlier, William.
Why is he doing that?
You brought up frijoles earlier.
Why are you doing that to me?
Doing what to you?
He's saying all this bullshit. I mean, he knows I don't want to hear it. Here, let's see what else.
How dare you, Jeremiah? How dare you?
I don't know why you'd say, how dare me. What did I do? Maybe that because you say that. You say, how dare you?
And that scares me, us being 10 feet apart and there being lights and everything out here. How dare you?
How dare I do what?
How dare you get him under my bed?
Get him under my bed.
How dare you get under my bed?
William, what did you do this morning? What time did you wake up?
What is today, Sunday?
Today's Sunday.
Okay, Sunday. Today, I woke up at 11. I adjusted my sheets.
Mm-hmm.
I saw my girl. I put her in a headlock.
Yeah?
I decided to put on Dunstan Checks In.
I love that movie. I love Dunstan Checks In.
Can you believe a monkey was able to check into a hotel?
No.
It's insane.
It's insane. There's
It's
a lot
insane.
of... Hey, I rewatched the movie Harriet the Spy recently, William. And have you seen that movie?
Yeah, I remember it.
So, yeah, you remember it. But what you don't realize is how unlikable the lead character Harriet is. She's real mean to all her friends, and then they just forgive her. That she was the mean one. She wrote all this mean stuff in her diary about them. Do you remember that?
To think about. Yeah, it's weird to think about.
It's real weird. What's another Disney movie that you've seen, or like a Nickelodeon movie?
I watched the other day, after my podcast with David, I was kind of drunk, and I went over to my girlfriend's friend's place, and she had Disney Plus, and I put on Rescuers Down Under.
I love Rescuers Down Under.
It's wonderful.
It's fantastic.
It was in 1990. It was close to when I was born.
Wait, you're going to go pee?
I got to go TT.
Can you go TT? Do you have to go inside? Okay, great. Because I'm worried about the connection. But what's great, you have Bluetooth headphones on, so you can TT while you pee. Can you tell me can you describe what you're doing?
I don't think people can hear me.
Oh, they can. It's coming through.
People can hear this?
Yeah. Dude, I can hear you right now.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. It's coming through the stereo app.
No, it's not.
It is. Tell me what you're doing.
You can hear this?
Yes,
This is my thing.
Well, William's taking a fat piss. I can see.
No, you can't.
I can see his back right now behind the
You
shed.
can't really hear it.
He's just laughing to himself. He's just laughing to himself while he pees everywhere. That's great. He's laughing. William's laughing and peeing in the leaves over there. I'm just looking at it. Anyway, I'm gonna play a message perhaps.
Yeah, bring Erica in there. I got some questions for her.
Whoa.
I wonder if we should.
How are you gonna bring up Erica when he is peeing midstream? We're trying to stream this on stereo. William's streaming in the leaves over there. There's so many layers to this show. This outdoor, strange experience live on stereo right here, right now. Can you imagine if, like, in the background, just like a murderer like comes like stabs me in the back in this backyard? That's one thing that could happen. I'm gonna play another message.
Mr. Monty, do you know why all hot dogs look alike? Because they're inbred.
That's a good hot dog joke. That's a solid, good hot dog joke.
That was really good.
Williams grabbed another White Claw and playing another message.
Mr. Stand-Up, do you know why the Scarecrow won the Nobel Prize? Because he was outstanding in his field.
Solid Scarecrow material.
It's a street joke.
Williams saying it's a street joke.
And who is the guy telling me to bring Erica out here? Should we?
I don't. Next time, let's do a separate one where, like, the next time we're not doing a stereo episode, I'll be able to get coverage a little bit better. This is like the amount of things that I've had to move around so we can get good audio for later for the podcast is very interesting.
I feel like we're in Speed 2.
Do you? Is that the one with
Cruise
or
control.
without Keanu? Is that with or without Keanu?
Yeah, it's the one in the cruise ship.
Oh, really? Would you
Cruise control.
Would you ever think about doing comedy on a boat?
I've heard about it. Have you?
I thought about it years ago. I auditioned for the Second
Would
City
it be
Cruise
depressing?
Lines. I think it might be. My buddy did comedy on there, and then he got kicked off for being too dirty.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you ever do it?
My pal Peter Banichowski. I would do it as a short experience.
Peter Banichowski, well, he's no longer with us.
He's still with us.
Well, that's not what I read.
What did you read?
That he's no longer with us.
I don't know about that.
That he was a big old Christian and now he's in heaven. That's what I read.
He's still with us, so I don't know where you got that information.
Oh, I hear you.
So I'm going to play another message. We're live here in stereo right now with William Montgomery. He's down in White Claws. He's lighting cigarettes. You hear that in the speakers. And here we go.
Jeremiah crushed Louis J. Gomez in that slap battle. What a fucking pansy that other dude was.
Whoa, that's just the people telling other people what happened. I didn't tell that guy to say that. I mean honestly, whew.
Thank you, Life of Kai.
The heat that was coming off that comment just it burned through the speakers.
It burned through my feet.
Did it really? What do your feet look like?
What do you mean? They're webbed.
Can I see them?
These are new, really expensive leather shoes. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you're gonna
I'm
have
kidding.
to.
I got them on a deal.
William, you're gonna have to lift your foot up onto the screen. Yep. Nope. A little higher.
I don't have
The dexterity. Oh, okay, yeah. So do that, but pop off that shoe.
No, what if I can't get it back on? Then I'm gonna freeze out here.
Oh, you think that you'll
They're
never
gonna fucking freeze out here.
You don't think you'll ever be able to put your foot back in your
am
shoe?
I not?
You think it's gonna inflate and
Do you
swell
want to be
up?
the cause of my death?
I don't think I'll be the cause of your death, William.
What is that? A threat?
Yeah, maybe it is. So pop the shoe off.
You're not showing all this on the video cameras, are you?
William, I am.
You better not be. My parents watch this.
They're gonna love it. They're gonna love it. When you're here, your family.
That's what I love about Red Lobster.
What? When you're here, your family? Hey, that's the Olive Garden.
Is that Papa John's?
Yeah. Papa John says when we're here, we're family.
I love Papa John's.
I do. Is that your favorite pizza spot out here?
I've recently been getting Pizza Hut.
What? What did Papa John do to lose you as a loyal customer,
What do you
William?
mean? He's a Louisville fan.
What did Papa John do?
He's a Louisville fan. You ever heard of Louisville Sluggers?
Yeah, I've heard of Louisville Sluggers.
I don't use those.
What do you mean you don't?
My dad hit my uncle in the head with a Louisville Slugger. I don't like Louisville Sluggers. I'm not a fan of Louisville.
What are you saying right now?
That's why I don't like it.
That's why you don't like Papa John?
I hate Papa John's.
Is it Louisville or Louisville?
It's Louisville.
Which one is it? Everything's coming to a crashing halt right now.
It's Louisville.
Is it Louisville or is it Louisville or is it Louisville?
Louisville.
You know what, William? I don't know what to trust anymore. A man that shifts his loyal customerhood from Papa John's to Pizza Hut? Is that somebody that I want to do business with?
I think it is.
Oh, really? You really think so?
Yeah, what do you mean? I flip pizzas. What do you do?
You flip pizzas for a living?
Yeah, I flip pizzas. What do you do? Deliver them?
Yeah. Now you're just mocking me.
Yeah, I mean, you're a deliverer of pizzas. I'm a maker of pizzas.
You don't have to
I
just.
mean, where are we right now?
Just because times are hard and I have to deliver pizza, I may have to do some Uber Eats here or there. You're going to judge me for that?
Yeah, I make pizzas, Jeremiah.
There's a tone that's coming off your voice right now that's kind of sickening, William.
What, sort of devilish?
Yeah, a little devilish. And then you smile, and then maybe your mom's right. Maybe you shouldn't be wearing red because you'll look like the devil. Maybe that's
luckily,
why.
I am wearing blue. Come on, you're really going to bring this up right now?
Yeah, I'm going to bring it up right now. You look great. You know what? That's when I'm really
You look
frustrated.
really pretty,
you
too.
look really nice. That's what's frustrating me right
I
now.
want to try out your shoes.
You're not trying on my shoes.
I've
You won't
tried on your shoes.
You won't even take off your shoes. You're not going to try
on
them on
these things.
I'm not putting my foot in there. I'm not putting my foot in your boat shoe.
What do you mean?
I'm not putting. You have your bare feet in your boat shoe. I'm not putting my foot in there.
Come on, I have clean feet.
Don't peer pressure me. If you won't even show your foot on camera, I know that you don't have clean.
You're not gonna fucking put on my fucking shoes. We've talked about it before.
I said that I don't want to, and then you're trying to coax me into putting my foot into your stinky new shoe.
That's bullshit.
I don't care if it's a new shoe. It's already stinky. You're going raw dog with your foot in there.
Hold on, it went off. But what? I mean, what?
With what?
What do you mean? You don't let me try on your shoes?
Yeah, and I'm not going to put my foot in your shoe. You know that saying, like, oh, until you walk in another man's shoes, you don't know their experience.
Pro V commercials.
Yeah. Oh, that's what it is. It's a Pantene Pro V commercial.
Pantene Pro V
commercial. Don't put your foot in another man's shoes unless you want to experience their journey. That's a Pantene Pro V commercial.
Pantene Pro V. I love Pantene Pro V.
Oh yeah. What do you use it on? Your beard or your balls?
What do you mean on my tummy? Where do you use it?
Use Pantene Pro V on your tummy? You got that much tummy hair?
Yeah, whatever. I have a bunch. Where do you put it?
I don't have tummy hair. I've got a happy trail or a treasure trail. Do you have a
Where
happy
do you
trail?
put all the Band-Aids that you have?
I don't have a lot of Band-Aids, William.
You put the Band-Aids somewhere.
You think I put the Band-Aids where?
Don't fucking get me on this shit.
I don't
back here.
I don't like your tone, and you're right by your grandma's window.
Right,
I understand
don't
that she's
fuck
right there.
With me on
I know that I'm not trying to
Let's
mess
see
with
your
you.
Band-Aids. Everyone wants to see your Band-Aids.
No, I don't have Band-Aids on my elbows. I took them off after that skating incident.
That's bullshit.
What's wrong?
Because I saw your elbows earlier, and they looked ragged.
Don't bring that up on the podcast.
That's bullshit. No, people need to know. You're not a skateboarder.
You know what? Keep talking. Just keep talking.
No, don't take your shirt off.
I said keep talking.
Don't take your shirt off. And he's taking his shirt off. What you doing? Now he's taking his pants off. What are you readjusting? What are you putting on? No, I don't want this on me. So now it's recording on me and not on you?
No, it's recording on both of us.
So what'd you just do?
Do you have to comment on everything that I do tech-wise behind the scenes, dude?
Yeah, what do you do tech-wise?
Yeah, I had to swap the power cord to the other camera, dude.
Oh my God.
Dude, don't look at me like that.
I am looking at you like that. Here, let's see what other questions
It's
we
just
got.
frustrating, dude.
Hello. It's a question regarding the Comedy Store. Do you think that you have to start from there to make it into comedy nowadays, like it used to be?
No. To answer your question, I don't think you have to start there. There's so many different avenues. There's people who are very successful in comedy, in LA comedy, who went through like.
Did you hear that? Yeah,
I heard the WhiteClaw.
I was.
William didn't start. He started in Denver.
I started out when I was a sophomore at University of Tennessee, Knoxville, at the Side Splitters Comedy Club. That's where I started out, and now they are defunct.
That club is no longer.
It's no longer.
Oh, did that make you really sad when Side Splitters closed?
What I think is good riddance. Those people hated me. I was sneaking in Bud Ices in my parlor chair.
William, how many White Claws have you drank tonight?
Is that a threat or?
I said, how many White Claws have you drank tonight?
I've had like 2. So, I've had 2. But no, to answer the man's question, what do you think? I don't know about the Comedy Store. I
think that there are ways to make it in a lot of different scenes. I mean, the amount of comics who never perform at the Comedy Store, who are East Coast comics who do stuff in New York or even in Chicago or Denver or Texas. There's a lot of different avenues and paths to make it, quote unquote, in comedy. Yeah, you don't have to start at the Comedy Store. That's where some people do it, but yeah, there's a lot of different ways to do it.
If I had started at the Comedy Store when I started, 14 years ago or whatever, I would be back in Memphis as a very successful lawyer. So I kind of regret that. It would have, if I started at the Comedy Store, I would have stopped comedy because it wouldn't have worked out, but I was able to sort of skate through in Knoxville. I was able to skate through in Indiana. I was able to skate through in these cities and just wear my neck brace and just use it literally as a crutch. And now I'm out here, Jeremiah. I haven't told you this, but it kills me that I can't wear my neck brace no more.
Why not?
Because people, old friends, text me. They're like, William, you're wearing the neck brace again, aren't you? And I mean, I swear to God, after 3 years, when you have to text them, yeah, I fell off another roof. I dove into a swimming pool that was too shallow. It becomes embarrassing.
I guess so.
It becomes embarrassing.
I guess
when
so.
I was able to get on that Comedy Store thing on Showtime.
That was a big deal.
I had buddies. I know, it was so sweet I was able to get on. But I had buddies who I graduated with from Memphis University School who their only response was, oh, William, you're still wearing the neck brace. And Jeremiah, I wanted to get on that in that Ryder van with Timothy McVeigh and fucking drive it in front of the Oklahoma City Federal Building.
Don't say that, William. Don't say
just
that.
Blow that place
William,
up.
don't say that. But wait, so that was the set that ended up on Showtime, was you in the neck brace?
It was.
It was funny though, man.
I know,
that's
it's
the thing that's most important. It's funny.
Jeremiah, that was the first time I was able to get on Kill Tony.
Was the neck brace?
With the neck brace, the first time we went on, I remember, I don't think we've ever talked about this, but I remember going to the Comedy Store, signing up on Mondays, never getting on, thinking, fuck this place. And I was going to these other open mics on Monday. I was like, fuck this. I'm never going to get on at the Comedy Store. But one Sunday night, I went up, even though I was still working some bullshit job. I got drunk and I did the open mic and I blew everyone away. And the next day, they let me on the potluck. And then a week or two after, I got on the Kill Tony. But I just remember, Jeremiah, I felt like my back was against the fucking wall. Just me hearing my name called up, just gingerly getting my neck brace out of my backpack, just strapping it on, and just going up there talking about, oh, yeah, I'm the general manager of the La Quinta. Rumors are true. I saw Xanax bars out of room 217.
Classic bit, by the way.
I love it. That's the best thing I've ever come up with. And that's so easy. I need to come up with another character that says something like that.
I would love to shoot a sketch with that character with you. That'd be fun.
Me too. And I have looked at just on eBay, just La Quinta Inn stuff, Jeremiah. And I agree. I think that could be my first acting role. Just literally being the general manager of the La Quinta Inn in Scottsdale, Arizona, not giving a shit, selling Xanax bars out of room 217, telling everyone to go up on the roof to look at the eclipse.
Maybe we should write a screenplay around that character.
We should. But that was it. That's so funny. That was the first time I was ever on it.
We're live here on stereo right now. We're taking questions. We're taking any scene suggestions. We're about to wrap up this episode. We've actually been going for a little over an hour now. We're going to wrap up with you pretty soon here. Let's play a few more messages, and if you have any suggestions or anything like that. We're live on stereo on Jeremiah Wonders with William Montgomery. Do you want to hit the play button?
William, so you're asking what you should do, and instead of waiting to be a regular or whatever, paid regular, dude. You should make awesome video content, weird little 1 minute and 2 minute clips of the snapshot of your brain, dude. Start inventing and owning your own content.
That's a great note from Kai. I mean,
Life of Kai, I appreciate it, and you know why I appreciate it even more? I hear that guy telling me that, and I just picture him eating Wheaties or something. It sounded like he was eating something.
He might have been eating something, but you can still give advice while you eat. But that's coming from Kai Arns, who's a very, very talented artist who you should listen to. Like somebody who's been around the block, who has worked with some of the best, literally some of the best musicians of our time. He has
my best interest and heart.
He definitely does. That's something that I've been doing is trying to put out content and different videos and stuff and sketches.
What
and
do you
I love
do
doing
in
it.
regards to content?
What do you mean?
Because I get a new tripod, and I just put my phone at the end of the tripod, and I go doo-doo or something. And I'm like, hey, I'm doo-dooing y'all, and I show people me getting the baby wipes out.
Are you posting it?
No, I delete it. My point is, what do I do?
Start posting that stuff, dude.
What do people think is funny?
I mean, they'd probably love that content from you, dude. Even though it's just literally you taking a dump, they'd probably love it, dude. You're William Montgomery.
But I do.
You're a talented guy. You're fun to be around.
Old Brody Stevens, remember him? And the only reason I bring him up, I remember one of the. Y'all should see Jeremiah's face. What, did you and Brody have some issues? No, I'm kidding. But my point is, I just remember when my parents came to the first Kill Tony, and my father was able to talk to Brody because my dad was a left-handed pitcher for Georgia Tech. And he spoke with Brody, and I remember watching things of Brody just with his camera and the tripod, and it was just him walking around being funny.
Well, that's what Brody was the best at. He was the best at being himself, just being a personality. Like him posting, he would post these amazing things like where he would eat alone, and like because people are always posting on social media like with friends and selfies. And
did you think he was weird?
Oh, for sure, he was a weird guy.
Nicest of ways,
in the best way.
Too.
Yeah, I think he was a weird guy for sure, but brilliantly weird. You know what I mean? Like one of those, like, wow. Like,
why didn't the Comedy Store documentary bring him up?
I think that the director, I don't know. I don't think that they brought him up at all, did they?
It just did a bunch of the director up there, and I'll be quite frank, I met that director one time on a Monday Night Kill Tony where everything was in the background, and I just went up to him and I said, hey, don't mistake me for the pilot. I just operate the flight simulator. And he looked at me and he said, what did you say? And I just looked at him in his fucking eyes and I said, you're a dumbass. You're not a comedian. That's why I think Brody wasn't on there.
I think the director just chose to highlight different things, like and there of the more current stuff. But yeah, let's play a few more messages. We're live here on stereo. We're about to wrap up with William Montgomery live.
Come over to my house and we'll shoot some fun shit.
Where do you live? Do you want to tell everyone your address?
He lives in the valley. He lives about probably 15 minutes from you, 10 to 15 minutes from you, since we're in Reseda.
Well, do you have his number? Let me text you my number to him tonight. Maybe
I'll connect you guys. Kai, let's shoot some stuff, buddy. I always love shooting stuff with Kai.
Hey, yo, Jeremiah, why does your avatar look like Dave Chappelle when he played that white reporter?
Dude, Los Digits, that is exactly what my avatar on stereo looks like.
Hey, yo, congratulations, Jeremiah, on that Amazon Prime special. And congratulations on the baby on the way, fool. Hell yeah. And William, when the hell are you going to have a baby, fool? That gut is overdue, dog. Just fucking around. La araña de cabeza roja.
La araña de la cabeza roja.
Yeah, I am the La Cabeza Roja. And yeah, maybe I will have one soon.
Yo, William, what's up? Me, you, Kai. Let's go to Mexico, dog. Let's go infiltrate the Mexican border.
Let's go to Juarez.
Let's cross the border back to where your people are from, William.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad idea.
Hey, yo, I got a dare for William. Yo, William, pour a WhiteClaw into your Crocs and then sip it.
Hey, William, where'd you get your Wi-Fi from? In and Out?
Really good joke. Yeah, I got it from In and Out when I asked for a 3x3.
Okay. What was the worst kill, Tony, and why?
What was the worst kill, Tony?
Yeah, what do you think about that? What's that for you?
Some of the road gigs, I think for whatever reason, I think we had a weird show in Milwaukee, I think was one of them. The audience was really nice, but it was just the setup I think was a little bit strange on that one. I think, but that could also be affected by the weird hotel that we stayed at when we were on the road. But there's some ones.
Is that when Malcolm was there and the rapper was there? Because I heard about the rapper.
Oh, that Detroit show was one of the worst ones because Danny Brown was on it.
Yeah,
and
Danny Brown.
Bro,
how was that?
It was real rough. It's one of my least favorite ones. I even called out Danny Brown on over talking on people.
What was he doing? Was he drunk or something?
He was super high. Yeah, he was super high and maybe a little drunk too. I don't know. Maybe he was wasted. I have no idea. But he, the audience almost started to turn on him because he was being so obnoxious. I've never seen a celebrity get backlash from an audience being like, "Will you shut up already?"
Did he have his chipped front tooth?
Yeah, I think so.
See, his rapping when he has the chipped front tooth, it's fun.
So I think we're about done with these messages. Thank you for everybody that has been listening to this Jeremiah Wonders Stereo live. We're live. We've been live on stereo using the app, and I'm in William's backyard right now. William, before we close out, is there anything you want to tell me or anything before we go, buddy?
I want to tag. I have a couple shows coming up next week. I'll be at Showtime at the Apollo next Thursday, rubbing my hands on the piece of wood just telling everyone who knew The Masked Singer would be ahead of its time. Oh my God. No, but yeah, I'm moving back to Memphis. I'm sick of all this shit out here. No, I'm kidding. I'm staying in LA. I hope Disney starts getting me for some of the voice contracts I've been sending out, because I know
Me too.
this, Jeremiah.
What?
My stand-up is not going to work out here.
I'm
really worried about it.
I think it's going to work. And William, how about we do, like, this was a fun experiment doing the being live here on stereo with you guys, but how about we do another backyard one here in a little bit where it's just you and I, and we'll get a little bit more intimate with each other. We interacted with the listeners on stereo today, and that was super fun. But I kind of like this format of doing this, and we'll get Erica in the mix next time too. I'll bring another camera on, and then I'll bring another mic. So if Erica wants to join us,
perfect.
And you guys can watch my special on Amazon Prime right now. It's on video on demand. It's on Apple TV, Roku, Google Play, Vimeo. If you want to see it, JeremiahWatkins.com. It has all the platforms on there. And the album is out. It's on Spotify. It's on iTunes. It's on Pandora. A lot of different stuff. So I appreciate your support on that. And William, I love you, dude. Thanks for letting me come over and do this fun backyard podcast. And we'll do another one soon. All right, pal?
I love it.
All right. Bye. This podcast is brought to you by Stereo. To experience and participate in Stereo Live, please download the Stereo app.